The scandal at the IRS, the scandal at the Justice Department, the scandal over Benghazi may be threatening to derail President Obama's second term. I want to zero in on Obamacare, which is supposed to be implemented in the next few months. Senator John Barrasso is here, and that's the first question, Senator. Is it possible that these scandals are so serious, will take up so much time for the president and detract from his political capital that it will interfere with the implementation of Obamacare?
Well, I agree with you, Stuart, and it's the drip, drip, drip of new information that continues to come out. We want to get the facts on each of these different scandals, but you're right, it's the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, are the ones that are going to be called on to implement the president's health care law. Max Bach is called the train wreck coming with all of the different exchanges and trying to buy insurance that way. But when people apply to the exchanges and they hit that send button, it doesn't go to a health care person. The questions go and the information to the IRS. So the IRS is talking about hiring maybe 10,000 more agents to look into your lives. And now we know what they've done already, which I believe is illegal. We'll learn more. But I think it's going to call into question their ability to implement the health care law.
Would you say here and now that there is a chance that the implementation of Obamacare could be at least delayed?
Well, I think it's going to be a disaster any way you look at it. The president talked about little glitches, but I see a train wreck coming with the president's health care law. I can't imagine that they're going to be ready to implement it. And with the IRS and what we just learned about them, remember what the president said in his press conference yesterday. He said regarding the IRS, if we learn it's true.
Yes.
Well, the things that we learned to be true Friday, we now know go way beyond that with new information coming out today. It is much more involved and coming right out of Washington, D.C.
What do you make of the DOJ scandal, if I can call it that, where they went and got the phone records of over 20 phones used by AP reporters, and they used the Patriot Act to go in and get that information? What do you make of this?
Well, it is dramatic. It is unprecedented. I used to just think that the Attorney General was incompetent, but this really looks to be malicious. The scope of it is so large. Stuart, when you take a look at 2 months, that many phones, that many lines, including lines in the Capitol building, that you have the administration subpoenaing phone records and exploring from the Capitol building itself. This goes way beyond anything I think anyone's seen before, and this is we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg now.
Senator John Barrasso, a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us, Senator.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.